Hello, Bonita. Today marks the 1-month anniversary of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Florida, and we're gathered here today to remember the lives that were lost and take a stand. That day, 17 lives were taken. A football coach, an athletic director, a geography teacher, and 14 promising students, all taken too soon. Alyssa Alhadef, 14. Scott Beagle, 35. Martin Duque Anguiano, 14. Nicholas Duret, 17. Aaron Feiss, 37. Jamie Guttenberg, 14. Chris Hickson, 49. Luke Hoyer, 15. Kara Loughran, 14. Gina Montalto, 14. Joaquin Oliver, 17. Elena Petty, 14. Meadow Pollock, 18. Helena Ramsey, 17. Alex Schachter, 14. Carmel Shentrup, 16. And Peter Wang, 15. These were the 17 victims. The 17 lives taken, leaving 17 families broken and 17 stories left unfinished. And this was just the most recent mass shooting. Since January of this year, approximately 2 months ago, there have been 56 mass shootings. 56 in around 60 days, almost one per day. This is not, nor should it be, normal. This needs to end. Do not let these victims be merely names to you. Let these names ring and serve as a wake-up call. Remember, they were real people with real lives that were abruptly cut short. And it could have been easily someone you knew. It could have been your best friend. It could have been your sibling. Staff, it could have been your child. And everyone, it very well could have been you. Look to the person to your left. Look to your right. There could be an empty space where they stand. Do not wait until it hits home. Let this be the last time.
This is the last time a life is compromised. The fears, the tears, they're all so real. But this is the last time. So it's time we take our stand. It's time we command. So we stand with those who now can't, to show that this land is needing a change. It's needing a generation who puts their own wants aside and makes love their only strife. All husbands and wives, children and this nation. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Won't you stand? 'Cause this is the last time.
This is the last time. Never again should a human life be lost to indifference.
Never again should a student have to fear for their life in a place of learning.
Never again should a teacher have to consider sacrificing their life for their students.
Never again should a student have to text their mom a final goodbye. Silence. Silence is compliance.
We cannot rely on politicians while our fellow students die. This is not about politics.
It's not about red or blue.
It's not about black or white.
It's not about old or young.
Liberal, conservative,
Democrat, Republican. We all bleed the same.
It's taking a stand for what's right. It's being able to sleep at night.
It's a time for change. It's a time for unity.
If you are waiting for a sign,
This is it.
this is our great opportunity.
Education and safety should not interchange. Hear our voices cry, this is mass mutiny. This should be the last time. This has to be the last time. Please, let this be the last time.
This is the last time. Make this the last time.
Hello, fellow students. I want to thank you all for coming and supporting this. It's really beautiful to see all of the students, even from around America, all coming together at the same time. And it really warms my heart. We gathered today to commemorate our brothers and sisters that we lost tragically last month in Parkland, Florida. Students that were just like you and me. Us students, we are the future of the world. It is important to know we will stay united during this time of grief. Human connection knows no boundaries. We will never forget about these victims. We will never forget about this tragedy, and this should never happen again. John F. Kennedy said, "Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures." It is unacceptable to have children be scared for their lives when they are in a learning environment. This is a place for growth, education, and the formation of the future. Change is going to come. Yes, it will be difficult, but it is an ongoing process, and we must be actively pursuing peace. We will not sit and do nothing about this. By doing nothing, you are allowing this evil to exist in the world. We must all do something. To my seniors that are 18 or turning 18, I suggest that you register to vote and participate in democracy and let your voice be heard. For those under 18, I advise that you let your voice be heard and made it heard loud and clear, whether it be through marches, boycotts, or peaceful protests. Many people in authority will try to silence you. We will not allow this, and we will let our voices be heard. Our generation is smarter, tougher, and better than ever. It is our duty to create a better world that we want to live in. We will create a peaceful future. Mahatma Gandhi said, "You must want to be the change you see in the world." Thank you, students of Bonita. Thank you all for coming, and you are dismissed.